My pequeño murcielago, the sun has set, we've got to fly. We'll travel many miles tonight, our wings translucent in the night, in the evening by and by. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, we will fly the whole night through. The moon is high, the night is young, the sound of chirping on our tongues, the waking of the moon. You take me to the blue agave de agua caliente. We share a moonlight feast and nectar sweet. And when we're full of sweet agave de agua calientes, we will return triumphant for tequila. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, you whisper to me that it's time. Your wings unfold me like a fan. You caress me with your hands. Miss Cooke gave you are mine. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, the sun is rising all too soon. Winter comes, we hibernate, and we realize our fate, the little waking of the moon. You take me to the blue agave de agua caliente. We share a moonlight feast and nectar sweet. And when we're full of sweet agave de agua calientes, we will return triumphant for tequila. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, there will be no tequila when we're gone. Tequila needs the moonlit murcielago. The murcielago needs tequila to live on. Hello, everyone. It's Lisa. Whoa, no. Okay. Oh, no. Just cancel that. Oh, no. What's going on? All right. Hello, everyone. Los Lobos. Oh, that's fun, NDS. Hi. Oh, my heavens. It's so good to see you all, NDS and Dittermester and Kat. And did I see my favorite cat? And did I see Joan? Yes, I saw Joan. Very cool. Glad you're here. I just changed my whole plan right before this happened. But I'm Lisa Jeanette, and this is Every Wednesday But One, and I'm gonna sing some songs. In the early 1990s, NASA sent 2,500 jellyfish into space. True story. And they must have gotten a little frisky on the way up because they came back with 60,000 jellyfish. Oh, thanks, Joan. Jellyfish and humans are alike in one peculiar way. Jellyfish have crystals in the perimeter of their bell that tell them up from down. And we humans have that in our inner ear. And when they brought the jellyfish that had been born in space back to Earth, or to Earth, they found they could no longer tell up from down. And I get that. I wasn't born here, I was born on the moon. I don't know what's up or what's down. I wasn't supposed to leave my home. I wasn't supposed to be found here with gravity holding me close to the ground. I have a resistance to east and to west. I don't want to go either way. But with much persistence, I'm moving on. But in what direction, I cannot say, because gravity is holding me close to the ground. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. You wouldn't believe if I told you the truth. You won't understand what it meant. Turns out my life was transported here. I was a mad scientist experiment, and they let me go and released me into the cold. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. Excuse me, please, there has been some mistake. I was born to be free and float in outer space. It brought me down to earth. Now I can't find my place and I'm topsy-turvy. I'm topsy-turvy. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. Hi, Donna W. Hi, Michael Songs. Good to see you all. Thank you for stopping in. I'm drinking almond tea this evening because I enjoy it so much. War is dust, war is loud sound, war is boots upon the ground, but I've never been to war. War is miles of drifting sand, war is blood upon my hands, but I've never been to war. I've seen it on a movie screen, I've heard a childless mother scream, I've seen the documentaries, but I've never been. War is suffering, war is pain, war is money down the drain, war is inhuman. You're counting up the cost, how do you count the life that's lost when you've never been to war? You've seen it on a movie screen, you've heard a childless mother scream, you've seen the documentaries, but you've never been. All is fair in love and war, they say. What's fair about them anyway? 'Cause war hurts. 'Cause war hurts. And it never goes away. The wounds may heal, the hurting stays where we've never been. Don't keep your wars all in one place. Plan future wars in outer space. If you've never been to war, fill your armies with the brave. 'Cause if you're wealthy, you get waived, and you never go to war. You've seen it on a movie screen. You've heard a childless mother scream. You've seen the documentaries, but you've never been. been? Thank you. Thanks for the love. Yeah, never been to war from my Jellyfish on the Moon album. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. Thanks, Michael and James. And my favorite cat and Andy and all. I love the love. So I'm a little bit happy today because they caught the murderous person that's been in my hood for the last 2 weeks, terrorizing the neighborhoods. He wasn't like right where I live, but it's my playground. It's like, he was in Longwood Gardens. I drive there, it's 20, 25 minutes away. And I usually walk there on Sundays, and I didn't this Sunday. It was closed, I think, at one point, and then they had to they opened it again, and then they had to evacuate because he was back. It was just like, so that's definitely like where I play in that area of the world. So yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, cheers to that. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, and I got another one for you. Thanks so much. Glad he's been, yeah, me too. It's me, Jolene, who takes the blame. I hear you yodeling my name every single time you get the chance. You declare that I'm the one who came along and spoiled your fun. You're just using me for your snake dance. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. That song you sing is such a fraud. You spin your tail like Scheherazade, as if your living or dying depends on me. Your imaginings put me through hell. The truth is stranger than the story you tell. Listen up, the truth will set you free. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. Your man is not the one for me. But if he wants another, cut him loose, set him free. I see the sadness in your eyes, yeah, that's a look I recognize. When a situation's finally seen, and if you didn't think I'd done you wrong, I bet we would get along. We have more in common than it seems. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. Your man is not the one for me. But if he wants another, cut him loose, set him free. Don't blame me. I'd say you're the finest woman I've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. Don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man, I want you. I've heard that's my hit. Oh, hey, Eric and Jenny. Hey, Martin, it's good to see you. Oh, and James, that's scary for your niece. That's very scary. I have to say, like, it made me so suspicious. Like, I was on the trail the last couple days, and I saw this woman that didn't look like she was quite dressed for the trail. And I'm looking at her like, is she meeting him here? Because it's the Rails to Trails. And I'm like, does he know about the Rails to Trails? And then I heard a helicopter, and I'm like, did he move in this direction? Is he around here? Like, is this like, everybody was kind of on edge. Don't you agree, Lovey? Yeah, people were on edge. Um, well, that's true. I guess you wouldn't go on a trail. But well, sometimes the trail's not very populated, like this morning because it was rainy. Um, yeah, Michael, yeah, that's, um, yeah. Got another one. But yeah, it was, and even just like, there might be times I go outside and Rich is here, so I leave the door unlocked. None of that. Like we were locking everything up every time we left the house. I'd been so high on your love, came to rely on your love. Now I ask why. I got a degree in your love, got a paper decree from your love for eternity. You don't look my way. Got down on my knees for your love, sued your enemies for your love, cut down family trees. You don't look my way. I faced every fear for your love, shed salty tears for your love, gave my best years. You don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing on a tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put the lasso around the moon? Know that I feed on your love, beg and I plead for your love. I've got a need. You don't look my way. You know I would die for your love. God knows I've tried for your love. You're not satisfied. You don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing on a tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put the lasso around the moon? Where do I go without your love? What do I have to show without your love? Who do I know if I don't know you? Please set me free from your love. Lord, rescue me from this love. You're all I see. You don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing on your tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put the lasso around the moon? Where do I go without your love? What do I have to show without your love? Who do I know? If I don't know you, please set me free from this love. Lord, rescue me from this love. You're all I see. You don't look my way. It's called You Don't Look My Way. From my Jellyfish on the Moon album. I don't know why I'm such a goof. I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to go to piano now. Yeah, that whole thing with the murderous prisoner on the loose. I was going to say something about it. Now I don't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something really poignant. But something happened between the time I thought of it when I was singing and now. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am going to share the slides of the Statue of Liberty. As you can see, I'm on slide 2 already. Slide 1, it's kind of like a little collage. And the reason I'm showing these is because there are shackles on the bottom of the Statue of Liberty at her feet, broken shackles, and they're kind of on both sides. You can see them there too, they're broken. And originally, the Statue of Liberty was supposed to have, it was supposed to be something to honor abolition and to honor the end of, oh gosh, did I register? To honor abolition and the people that fought for it and freedom. And she was originally supposed to have 2 chains in her hands. There was one prototype that way. Originally, I say originally she was actually supposed to do something completely different, but the first prototype for the United States was to have her hands holding on broken chains, broken shackles. And people protested because they thought it was too soon, 20 years after the Civil War. And I didn't know about this either till I don't know how I found out. There's an article, I think in the Atlantic somewhere that you can Google, but and somebody wrote a book too. This is horrible, but I don't remember the author's name. But yeah, so I wrote this song when I found out the story, and I was just like, wow, who knew? They call me Lady Liberty. It just rolls off the tongue of the people that are already free. But I had a much grander mission, to honor all the souls that enabled abolition. I hold my torch and it lights up the sky, and many people believe they've climbed up that high. Just like many believe that all Americans are free, as if they have copper ears that do not hear, or copper eyes that do not see. I was born to celebrate the end of slavery, but somehow that got lost in history. At my feet lie the shackles that were broken, but my copper lips are sealed and I can't say the words that should be spoken. Kyrie eleison. There are 2 kinds of original sin. One comes from the garden and the other the plantation. Does the Lord care about the color of your skin as he bathes you in clean water? Christe eleison, and grants you absolution? I welcome all my fellow immigrants, because I know too well how this shoreline can strip you of your innocence. Has no one stolen your birthright or robbed you of your dignity? Well, just climb up in my head and see only what you want to see. I was born to celebrate the end of slavery, but somehow that got lost in history. At my feet lie the shackles that were broken, but my copper lips are sealed and I can't say the words that should be spoken. Kyrie eleison. 20 years after the Civil War, nobody wanted to remember or talk about it anymore. But souls beaten have scars that everlast, and silence and ignorance keep us shackled to our past. I was born to celebrate the end of slavery, but somehow that got lost in history. At my feet lie the shackles that were broken, but my copper lips are sealed and I can't say the words that should be spoken. That is called Copper Lips, as yet unrecorded. I'm thinking about, well, I am not only thinking about it, I am, thank you so much. I'm definitely going to record that one. So, something just came up today. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Something came up today, and or a couple days, I've been thinking of the song that I wrote years and years ago, and I wrote it for a man at my workplace that I didn't know very well. I'd only know him to see him and say hello. He was a tax partner at EY. His name was Joe Cole, and he had brain cancer. And what he was known for was when you would say, "Hey, Joe, how you doing?" He would always say, "Never a bad day." Every time. How's it going? Never a bad day. And it just struck me. So, thank you so much. Thank you. It just struck me that even in his times of having cancer and everything else, he would say, "Never a bad day." And there, at the time, we had a huge floor of this skyscraper. Maybe it was like, I want to say the 42nd floor, 45th floor, I forget. But it was just tax people. I wasn't on that floor. I was like the 46th floor. But it was all tax professionals. And when he got sick, they got those rubber bracelets, and it said "Never a Bad Day" on it. And they were all different colors. And when you would go to that tax floor, everybody was wearing them. Never a bad day. Hey, John. Nice to see you. That's my brother, John. So I thought I would. So it was interesting. Like, I learned a lot about him when he passed. And one of the things I learned about him was he was a fan of The Who, which, and this is just me learning that don't judge a book by its cover. He was like very tax accountant looking. I would never have guessed that he was a huge fan of The Who and had seen them in concert like billions of times. I exaggerate. But he was a Who fan. And I just, that taught me a lesson. Never judge a book by its cover. But the other thing was they dedicated a conference room to him, and I had the opportunity to sing this song in front of his family. And they, we had this thing where we dedicated it. And but this is a song I wrote coming out of that. Who are you is the song that came to mind. It's a good lyric, can you finish it? Who were you? I asked the man who passed away, and his telling answer came from words he always used to say. He said he never had a bad day, never had a bad day, never had a bad day. Can you believe it? He said he never had a bad day, never had a bad day, never had a bad day. I want to claim it. For all my days led me to you. Watch me weep for this man I did not know. I only know he fed his heart and fed his soul. We all know it's so damn easy to complain. Can't see the forest for the trees, the decades for the days. You know he never had a bad day, never had a bad day, never had a bad day, do you believe it? He said he never had a bad day, never had a bad day, never had a bad day. I want to claim it. For all my days led me to you. They came in colors to his memory. They wore his bracelet on their arms, admired by more than friends and family. This man who was so very loved and loved every day equally, he said he never had a bad day, oh no, never had a bad day, you know he never had a bad day, do you believe it? He said he never had a bad day, never had a bad day, never had a bad day, I want to claim it. For all my days led me to you. All his days led to all my days, leads to all our days, leads to all good days. That is called Never a Bad Day, in honor of Joe Cole. And it was such an honor to sing it for his family, it really. And we made them a CD of it, so they would have it. And this is when Rich came into my life too, so it's like, it's also a love song, because it's like, when Rich came into my life, it was like, I want to say that because all of my days led me to Rich, and I believe that. It's time. Okay, there was a mistake on my part. And, oh, bye, Michael. Thank you so much. Thanks. Hi, Karen Schneiderman. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, my gosh, Beck and Tim and Joey. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you for all being here. That's just lovely. Now it's time for the sing-along portion of the show. I'm a little bit late. I like to keep things prompt and on time. Okay, let's see here. So Sam Cooke, the email said it was songs about work because it was after Labor Day, and I thought, I'll do songs about work, forgetting that last time I announced I'm doing Sam Cooke, and I'm like, I can't not do Sam Cooke, so the email was wrong today. It's not songs about work, it's a Sam Cooke sing-along, and I'm very excited about this. Let me put the slides on the stage. So Sam Cooke died too young, way too young. 33, was he? Such a young death on his part. I read more about him, but I'm sort of getting him confused with Harry Nilsson, so I'm not going to say anything else. But Chain Gang is our first one. And this reminded me that when we did the Wellerman, happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, dear James and Maureen. Happy anniversary to you. 53 years. That's a long time. That is a long time. Good for you. Congratulations on that. I love when I hear people married forever. And, with Rich and I, we got married so late. We're at 12 years? 11? 11. We go up to 11. It'll be 12 in October? I'm not wearing my necklace that tells me my anniversary date. Yes, it'll be 12 in October. So we just hope we live long enough to have a good run. This reminded me that when we did the Wellerman, you're supposed to go, like when you do the Wellerman, like at the end of each verse, going into the chorus. And I totally forgot about it, and I can't believe it because I even practiced it. That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. Hey, Artie. Ha, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha. That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun is going down. Working on the highways and byways and wearing a frown. You hear them moaning their lives away. Then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. Can't you hear them singing? I'm going home one of these days. My work is so hard, pretty woman, whom I love so dear. But meanwhile, I gotta work right here. That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun's going down. Working on the highways and byways and wearing a frown. You hear them moaning their lives away. Then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. My, 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 my work is so hard. Chain gang. Okay, Martin. Yes, this was a work of art that I found by, I believe, a Black artist. And it seemed to be like a chain gang, so I thought it would be appropriate. But if I have offended anyone, I am really sorry. Um, yes, a chain gang. There can be white people on a chain gang. Oh my gosh. But I think this song, Chain Gang, is important because I think it humanized prisoners a bit. I think most people feared prisoners, and to sing a song about the prisoner working really hard, having a family, having a wife that you can't see, and all of that. Yes, yeah, Vance would totally. Yes, he would. He would totally make a joke. What did somebody else say that I thought was interesting? Oh yes, James. I'm guessing Stan was your best man. My brother-in-law Stan, who inspired "Safer When It Rains," which I might actually play at some point today. Who knows? Um, yeah. So, brother, where art thou? They had yes. Cool Hand Luke. Oh, was oh God, what was that actor? Um, oh my gosh, it's killing me. What was the actor in Cool Hand Luke? I can't remember his name. He was in that other movie that I can't remember the name. uh, Paul Newman. Oh, Paul Newman. I can pretend that's who I meant, but that's not who I meant. Okay, bring it on home. I love this song. So this song, I have to tell you, I went to an Ellis Paul concert, and he had this little kind of thing where he was talking about how much he loved LPs, and Kennedy. And he had a record player with him. He was touring with this like record player, and he put on this song, Bring It On Home to Me. And he said, he had the album, the LP cover, and he said, what I really loved about LP is like, when you hear the song and you hear somebody singing this harmony going, yeah, yeah, he's like, who is that voice? And my sister Dot was sitting next to me, and she was like, Lou Rawls. And I'm like, I don't always consider my sister Dot to be the musically inclined person in our family, but she has an ear. I was just like, how do you know that's Lou Rawls? And apparently they hung out together because there's a picture of them together. But yeah, I was like, she goes, Lou Rawls. I'm like, how did you know that? Which I thought was cool. It was cool. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, yeah. I know I left when you left, but now I only hurt myself. Bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, yeah. I'll give you jewelry and money too. That ain't all I'll do for you. Bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, yeah. You know I'll always be your slave until I'm buried in my grave. Bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, yeah. One more thing. You know I tried to treat you right, but you stayed out at night. Bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, yeah, yeah. John, no wonder I love this song. I love this song. I didn't know we actually, you couldn't sing what line now? Touring with a record player is my Spinners, the Vinyls mashup cover band. You couldn't sing what line? What line, NDS? I don't know what line you mean. Oh, yeah, I know what line you mean. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, so I got another one. I got two more, actually. Two more. Another Saturday Night. I knew this song because Cat Stevens covered this song. I didn't know it from Sam Cooke. But now I do. Always Be Your Slave. Yeah, after I thought about it, yeah, it is a weird thing to sing at all. All right. Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. I got in town a month ago. I've seen a lot of girls since then. If I could meet them, I could get them, but yet I haven't met them. That's why I'm in the shape I'm in. Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. Another fella told me he had a sister who looked just fine. Instead of being my deliverance, she had a strange resemblance to a cat named Frankenstein. Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. It's hard on a fella when he don't know his way around. If I don't find me a honey to help me spend my money, I'm gonna have to blow this town. Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. That's a fun one. Yes, I grew up with the Cat Stevens. Sam Cooke wrote so many great songs in such a short time. I know. It makes me feel like a slug. I got started late. There was that. Yeah, he has an interesting story. Sam, better Frankenstein than Deliverance. That's funny. Okay, so the next song, I have a little tutorial for you before we sing it. Oh, and I'm going to need a guitar. Yeah, he wrote a lot of good songs. I'm not even touching the iceberg here. Oh, what did I do? I put something up there I didn't mean to. Sorry. Although clapping is awesome. Okay, so the next song has a dance move to it. And in case you do not know how to do the twist, there is this tutorial. And you can see it's 3 steps. You go this way, and then that way, and then this way. And I remember when I was a little girl, Gracie Rutledge, Mrs. Rutledge, my friend Lynn's mother, there was a twist on, and we were going to twist, and we didn't know how to do it. And she said, just pretend you have a towel and you're drying your butt after a shower. And, and I think, I can't even read this because it's too small, but I think it actually says that in there. Like, pretend you have a towel, you're wiping you're drying off your butt. So, yeah. I remember her teaching us that. We're like, okay, we're doing the twist. I love this little twist tutorial because there's like the thing in the bottom, which is like if you want to. Sorry, didn't mean to go that way. If you want to get really fancy, you can do the deep twist, and you don't twist. Oh my, that's a double negative. So that means you do. Although sorry is sort of negative too, so maybe it's a triple negative, and maybe you actually don't, Eric. So yeah, and then there's the raising the hand, if you want to twist with raising your hand, and then there's the feet action, if you want to put your feet up too. So, I love this. I just love this. Oh, I need my shark. John, I don't believe I remember it either, but it made an impression. I couldn't believe someone outside talked about your butt. Let me tell you about a place somewhere up in New York way, where the people are so gay, twisting the night away. Here they have a lot of fun, putting trouble on the run. Then you find the old and young twisting the night away. Yeah, they're twisting. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting the night away. Here's a man in evening clothes. How he got here, I don't know. Man, you ought to see him go, twisting the night away. Dancing with a chicken slacks, she's moving up and back. Oh man, there ain't nothing like twisting the night away. Yeah, they're twisting, twisting. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting, twisting the night away. Lean back. Oh, stop. Lean up. Lean back. Lean up. Lean back. Why, Kissy? Now forward. Now twist. Twisting the night away. Yeah, they're twisting, twisting. Everybody feeling great. They're twisting, twisting, twisting the night away. Here's a fellow in blue jeans dancing with an older queen. Stop up in diamond rings, twisting the night away. Man, you ought to see her go, twisting to rock and roll. Here you find the young and old, twisting the night away. Yeah, they're twisting, twisting. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting, twisting the night away. Yeah, they're twisting, twisting. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting, twisting the night away. Oh, I love, James, that you won a contest in 2013. That is awesome. A twist contest. Yeah, you must have been doing fancy things. That's all I could say. You must have been very fancy. That's so. I don't remember how to Watusi either. I remember there was a Watusi bar in West Philly, like for years. I don't know if it's still there. But it was called the Watusi Bar, and I think there was like a picture of a woman with a skirt flying or something, and it looked like whoever goes in there would have a lot of fun. I don't remember half of those. Oh my gosh, what did I do? I'm all over the place. My set list, I'm not sticking to it. Especially, well, one was because that song, Never Had a Bad Day. Thank you so much. It's an Indian tribe, the Watusi. Oh, interesting. Adam West used to do the Batusi. So it's funny you should mention this, Martin, because Rich and I, there's on Turner Classic Movies, I think, they have a Batman on Saturday mornings, and Rich has been recording it, and we've been watching it. And it's like before the Adam West Batman. It's really old, before they even had a Batmobile. And they had just a regular car, and they would like jump over to the back seat to get dressed. And the thing about it is in this Batman and Robin get the snot beat out of them every time. They get the snot beat out of them. Can't emphasize this more. They like just get beat up, and the people get away. And it's like they're little, maybe they're 20 minutes or something, but it's like they would show them in the movie theater and come back next week to see what happens next. And I think they were drawing it out, but every time Batman and Robin would lose the fight. The Batman. Oh, interesting. 12-bar blues. Batman. Oh, I'm going to put that up. That's an interesting fact. That's an interesting fact. The Batman theme is 12-bar blues. I couldn't do it. But this Batman is just like, I'm like, what are they good for? Like anybody could go out and get beat up every time. Every once in a while, Robin saves Batman or Batman saves Robin. But for the most part, they are losing the war.
Or I should say they're losing the battle because I have a feeling they're going to win the war in the end. It's a wonder how every day is a new portrait. We get to paint it, often without much care. Some days we find that we've painted a weed, some days a fine orchid. Brushstroking blindly, we stumble on something rare. But this day I've put aside to create with intention, rather than run from fear or try to hide. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. Sometime an artist will paint the landscape they see right before them. Looks so real you can imagine you're there. Sometimes they paint with visions and dreams, abstract and foreign, taking your heart on a journey, who knows where. I can paint it surreal for the parts that I'm not free to mention, with as much honesty as we both can abide. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. If I could inhabit a painting, which one would I choose to? The skies of Van Gogh or the fields of Monet? But I've come to the truth that this is the frame I belong to, and that someone's painting me a little late. My colors may fade, my body may break, my mind lose dimension. The persistence of time never lets you stay long for the ride. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. And when the story is over, when the paint dries, when all that's left are those observing to decide, will they see satisfaction in my eyes when they look at my portrait? I take the train downtown every day. You get on Fifth and Market. None of my business. You shouldn't have to ride. Someone who cares enough should drive you. That's what I'd say, but I'm just a boy on a train. Sometimes I'm lost in the clickety-clack. Houses slip by my window. One could be mine, you could be waiting there. I could be covered in your kisses like crazy rain, but I'm just a boy on a train. Every so often, carry a light green bag. Once on a Thursday, you smiled at me. Then we'd have coffee, then we'd have children, then we'd have Main Street. Thank you, conductor, for your timely warning. But the doors have closed. I've missed my stop and I'm late again. Soon to be reprimanded. And if I'm fired, I'll so ever kindly reply, do what you must, for I'm resilient. 'Cause I've seen a face so shining and brilliant. I've been a king just for one moment of fame for a boy on a train. La da da, la da da, da. That is a Vance Gilbert song called Boy on a Train. And I'll end with a song that I like to end with. Oh, today is a sure bet. We've no troubles to forget. Don't know a moment I don't love as yet. We've nothing here to lose. Chart a course, it's ours to choose. Get ready for a big breakthrough. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I'll have another one. I list the things I'm grateful for. Those I love, those I adore. I lose count, there's always more. I'm never done having faith in things unseen. Are we in the in-between? What is death? What does life mean? I hope we have a good run. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I have another one. I like to say unspoken things. I like to give love without strings. I love to give love without strings. I'm loyal like a dog. I know, love karma when I'm right. Love the darkness when I'm bright. Love my eyes when you're in sight. You're my favorite dialogue. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I'll have another one. I think I'll have another one. Hey, Rachel D. I think I'll have another one. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rachel, for dropping in. It's actually the end of the show. But you can watch it on replay. And anyone who watches this on replay, I'm so grateful. Thank you for that. Rachel, thank you for all your sweet comments on my YouTube. So there's nothing like getting a comment on your YouTube channel. It's just like you go onto your channel and there's a little bell and you click on it and it says, someone commented on your video. And then it's so exciting because you're like, what did they say? And when they say nice things, it's nice. There's only one time someone said not such a nice thing. And yeah. Oh, James, I am so looking forward to the Vance concert. I need to tell you that there's at least 9 of us at this point. It's going to be a big crowd. So and maybe more. Actually, more like there's other people that I didn't, aren't at our table. We aren't the only people in the place. This is City Winery on October 8th, I believe. So I'm very excited to be going to that Vance concert. And very exciting. Thanks so much. Rachel, that's so sweet that you play these for your kids. That is so awesome. I love that. I'm glad I'm like kid friendly most of the time. The thing that someone said that wasn't necessarily nice was I did a Bob Dylan cover, and I can't even think of the song right now. And I did it in my own like way. with my own spin. And he was like, this isn't how the song goes. This doesn't sound anything like the song. Which I wasn't trying to sound just like Bob Dylan. I mean, who would? Who would? Rich, this is kid friendly. Um, but anyway, thank you so much. It's just so wonderful to be here with you. It really is. I feel like it's my purpose in life. It just feels like because I'm reading a lot about purpose and why we're here, and I feel like I'm meant to make people feel better with music, and I hope I'm doing that. And I uh, enjoy it so much, and it's just such a blessing to me. I'm so grateful for all of you. So hopefully I'll see you next week. I don't know what's next week because it's not going to be work songs. And yes, whoever said Andy S, I think Chain Gang is a work song, and that's how the work thing started to happen because I was thinking about Chain Gang, and then I was thinking about other work like 9 to 5 and things like that. Maybe I'll still do it. I don't know. But I'll see you next week. And again, thank you. I love you all. You're so kind. Have a good night.